Prostate health is a concern for millions of men across the world, especially as they age. The numbers are staggering. More than 50% of men over 50 experience some form of prostate enlargement, also known as benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH. This condition can lead to uncomfortable symptoms like frequent urination, disrupted sleep, difficulty starting urination, and even sexual dysfunction. But what if we told you that research and testimonials suggest a potential 54% reduction in prostate size, just by removing certain foods from your diet? That's right. In today's video, we'll reveal 9 specific foods that may be secretly contributing to your prostate issues and how eliminating them could dramatically improve your health. We're not just talking about reducing discomfort, we're talking about reclaiming your quality of life. This isn't about expensive medications or surgeries. It's about changing what's on your plate. Stick around to the end, because the last food on our list is one most men eat every single day without knowing the damage it could be doing. Understanding prostate enlargement. Before we dive into the foods, let's briefly understand what the prostate is and why it enlarges. The prostate is a walnut-sized gland located just below the bladder in men. It surrounds part of the urethra, the tube that carries urine from the bladder. The prostate plays a key role in the production of seminal fluid. As men age, hormonal changes, especially in testosterone and dihydrotestosterone, DHT levels, cause the prostate to grow. While this growth is non-cancerous, it can squeeze the urethra and disrupt normal urination. Symptoms include urgency, nocturia, waking at night to urinate, a weak urine stream, and feelings of incomplete bladder emptying. Over time, these symptoms affect daily life, sleep, and mental health. Several studies suggest that lifestyle, especially diet, can influence how quickly or severely the prostate enlarges. That's why dietary change is being looked at not just as a preventive measure, but as a powerful tool for symptom relief and even size reduction. The hormone connection. Now here's something that most people don't realize. The food we eat can directly affect the hormonal balance in our bodies. Certain foods can spike estrogen levels or promote the conversion of testosterone into DHT, the hormone most associated with prostate enlargement. Others can cause inflammation, which in turn puts stress on the immune system and the prostate. Then there are foods that contribute to obesity, and excess body fat is directly linked to higher estrogen and lower testosterone. When these hormonal imbalances are triggered over years of eating poorly, they can silently push the prostate into an enlarged state. So, understanding which foods may be fueling this imbalance is crucial. Food 1, red meat. Let's start with a big one, red meat. Burgers, steaks, lamb chops, they're staples in many diets, but they come with a hidden cost. Studies have shown that men who consume large amounts of red meat, especially processed and grilled varieties, are at a significantly higher risk of developing prostate issues. Why? Red meat contains high levels of saturated fats and certain compounds that, when cooked at high temperatures, form heterocyclic amines, substances known to increase inflammation and oxidative stress. This can aggravate the prostate and worsen symptoms. Furthermore, red meat can elevate DHT levels, encouraging prostate tissue growth. If you want to give your prostate a break, try switching to lean proteins like fish, turkey, or plant-based sources. Even replacing a few red meat meals per week can begin to make a difference. Food 2, dairy products. Dairy is another common culprit. Milk, cheese, butter, and yogurt might be staples in your fridge, but studies have linked high dairy consumption with increased prostate cancer risk and larger prostate volume. Dairy products contain natural hormones that can interfere with your body's own hormonal balance. Additionally, many dairy cows are treated with synthetic hormones, which further disrupt testosterone and estrogen levels in the human body. Casein, the main protein in milk, has been shown to promote cancer cell growth in some studies. If you're dealing with prostate symptoms, consider switching to almond, oat, or coconut milk, and cutting back on cheese and butter. You don't have to eliminate dairy entirely, but limiting it could help reduce inflammation and hormonal stress. Food 3, alcohol. Now let's talk about alcohol. That nightly beer or weekend whiskey may seem harmless, but alcohol is a diuretic, meaning it makes you urinate more. This is particularly problematic if you already struggle with frequent urination due to BPH. Beyond that, alcohol affects liver function. Since the liver is responsible for breaking down excess hormones, its impairment can lead to hormonal imbalances. Studies have shown that excessive alcohol intake can lower testosterone levels and increase estrogen, a combination that's bad news for your prostate. Heavy drinking also raises inflammation markers in the body. If you can't quit alcohol entirely, try reducing it to 1 drink a day or less, and choose red wine over beer or spirits for its antioxidant properties. Food 4, caffeine. Here's one that might surprise you, caffeine. While coffee can have health benefits like improved focus and metabolism, it can also irritate the bladder and worsen urinary symptoms. Caffeine increases urine production and can cause bladder contractions, making symptoms like urgency and frequency even worse. It may also increase anxiety, which can affect your sleep and indirectly worsen hormonal balance. If you're experiencing prostate issues, consider switching to decaf or herbal teas like chamomile or peppermint. These alternatives are gentler on the bladder and may help reduce nighttime urination.
Food 5. Spicy foods.
Spicy foods, chilies, hot sauce, pepper-heavy meals, can inflame the urinary tract and bladder. If you notice that your symptoms worsen after eating spicy dishes, it's no coincidence. Capsaicin, the compound responsible for the heat in chili peppers, may irritate the already sensitive prostate area. While occasional spicy food won't cause harm, regular consumption can exacerbate symptoms like burning sensation during urination or increased urgency. Consider milder flavoring options like turmeric, basil, or ginger, which have anti-inflammatory properties that support prostate health instead of aggravating it. Food 6. Sugary foods and sodas. Sugar is a silent saboteur when it comes to prostate health. Consuming large amounts of sugary snacks, sodas, and desserts leads to insulin spikes and increases the risk of obesity and metabolic syndrome, both of which are linked to prostate enlargement. High blood sugar levels also fuel systemic inflammation and oxidative stress, which harm prostate cells. Moreover, sugar-laden diets encourage the growth of harmful gut bacteria, which in turn can compromise immune function and worsen inflammation. Cutting back on sugar not only helps with prostate size, but also supports energy, mood, and overall longevity. Switch to natural sweeteners like stevia, and get your sugar fix from fruits like blueberries, which are rich in antioxidants. Food 7. Refined carbohydrates. White bread, pasta, pastries, and most breakfast cereals fall into the category of refined carbohydrates. These foods are quickly broken down into sugar in the body, spiking insulin and contributing to fat gain. As discussed earlier, increased body fat, especially around the abdomen, leads to a higher conversion of testosterone to estrogen, worsening prostate enlargement. Refined carbs also lack fiber, which is essential for flushing out toxins and maintaining hormonal balance. Instead, choose whole grains like quinoa, oats, and brown rice. These provide sustained energy, fiber, and beneficial nutrients that support prostate function and reduce inflammation. Food 8. Processed foods. Processed and packaged foods. Think chips, microwave meals, frozen pizza, and fast food are some of the worst offenders. They are loaded with artificial preservatives, sodium, unhealthy fats, and synthetic additives. These compounds trigger systemic inflammation and place stress on the body's natural detox systems, including the liver and kidneys. Excess sodium in particular is linked with increased urinary urgency and blood pressure issues. Plus, the trans fats often found in processed foods have been associated with increased risk of prostate cancer. Start reading food labels and cut down on ultra-processed items. Replace them with fresh, home-cooked meals that give your body real fuel.
Food 9. Soy products.
Last but not least, soy. While soy contains phytoestrogens, which mimic estrogen in the body, its effects on prostate health are still debated. However, excessive soy intake may disrupt the delicate balance of testosterone and estrogen, especially if consumed in large quantities daily. This includes soy milk, tofu, soy protein powders, and soy-based meat substitutes. For men with existing prostate issues, it may be wise to limit soy products until more conclusive evidence is available. Instead, opt for plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, or quinoa, which don't interfere with hormones in the same way. What you should eat instead. Now that we've covered what to avoid, let's briefly touch on what you should eat. A prostate-friendly diet includes cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, rich in sulforaphane, a compound shown to reduce cancer risk and inflammation. Tomatoes, especially cooked ones, are high in lycopene, which is linked with improved prostate health. Pumpkin seeds, walnuts, flax seeds, and fatty fish provide healthy fats and zinc, which support hormonal balance. Green tea and pomegranate juice are also rich in antioxidants that protect prostate tissue. A balanced diet based on whole foods, low inflammation, and hormonal support is your best long-term solution. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Don't forget to subscribe for more health secrets and wellness advice delivered every week. And let us know in the comments, have you tried removing any of these foods? What results did you experience? We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, take care of your health, it's your greatest asset.